Hare Krishna. Our age is characterized by so many problems. Depression, stress, wars, pollution, terrorism. I don't have to list the problems. Everyone knows that. Everyone wants to see a force of change. People don't like these problems, especially that it's affecting us more and more. So young people get involved in trying to solve these problems, and we have different NGOs and welfare organizations. People are very concerned. What did Srila Prabhupada say about this? Srila Prabhupada's guru said, there's actually no problem in this world except lack of Krishna consciousness. We are all trying to solve these problems, but Srila Prabhupada said this is the one problem, the root cause. Srila Prabhupada's books are meant for making us Krishna conscious. Srila Prabhupada's books are not books, they are parcels of mercy. Krishna has given knowledge down the parampara, and Srila Prabhupada's books is a synthesis of all the previous Acharya's teachings. Krishna's mercy is coming in the form of these books down the parampara through Srila Prabhupada. Simply by these books, everyone can get the mercy of Krishna. All of us have an experience that when we read Srila Prabhupada's books, we immediately come to a different level. When we open the books, we see some level of sanity, we see clarity, and we can perceive Krishna, we can perceive a spiritual peace, a calm and energy. And this draws people more and more to ISKCON. A lot of people join this movement by books, by reading books. Or even if they did not buy the book themselves, they just read it somewhere else. So even if they didn't join by the books, they stay by the books. So book distribution is the most powerful force for change in this planet, because these books will eradicate the root cause of the problem, all the problems in this world. The root cause is lack of Krishna consciousness. So by book distribution, we can just in one activity solve all the problems. Everyone should engage in solving the problems by distributing books. Srila Prabhupada gave many quotes explaining how book distribution is our main activity and is the most important activity of this movement, Krishna consciousness movement. Okay, so we'll just look at some of the quotes that Srila Prabhupada said. First quote here is mentioned about, analogy is given with about a mridanga. When we hit a mridanga, the sound can be heard nearby. But Prabhupada explained, actually Prabhupada's guru said that book distribution is like Birhat Mridanga, because the sound can be heard very far. Birhat means greater or big. So Prabhupada explained here in a lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam, 1st Canto, Chapter 5, Text 13. He said, without literature, how can we enlighten the people at large? My Guru Maharaj used to say, this press is Brihat Mridanga. Here by press, he is referring to the printing press. Srila Prabhupada's guru, he introduced the printing press, publishing books, and he even put it in his logo for Gaudiya Math, his organization. So it continues. Brihat means bigger, at large, bigger mridanga, bigger. Just like we are playing mridanga, this mridanga can be vibrated in the neighboring quarter. But our mridanga, back to Godhead, that will go far, far away. So therefore, this press was considered by my Guru Maharaj as Brihat Mridanga. He said, you'll find in the picture, there is this mridanga and press. So picture, again, this picture is referring to the symbol of Gaudiya Math, which has Radha Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan and some puja paraphernalia. And it also has a printing press. So one will ask, why is a printing press in the symbol of a religious organization? So he said, here Prabhupada is saying, that you'll find in the picture there's this mridanga and press. He was very much fond of the press. In the very beginning of his life, he started one press. You'll find in his life a small press. So this press propaganda, this literary propaganda is required because it's not sentiment. See the first sentence here, without literature, how can we enlighten the people at large? How? Because we are few people, we want to effect change in a whole planet, or whole country, or whole city. But those few people can distribute literature continuously. Another quote, "That is nice that you are distributing my books. I do not want money or buildings or anything else. I simply want to see that my books are being distributed. Because you are doing that, I am quite happy." Prabhupada mentions here, he breaks down the movement into the most essential part, distribution of books. When Srila Prabhupada came, when he was manifest, he did so much in a short time. We can perceive that. He started the organization. He established Krishna consciousness within the cultural sphere of America and the West. He initiated so many disciples. He also subtly affected science and arts and other aspects of Western culture. So now, the progress that he made, here Srila Prabhupada is saying that all that progress was due to book distribution. Your report of book distribution is very encouraging. Make program to distribute our books all over the world. Our books are being appreciated by learned circles, so we should take advantage. Whatever progress we have made, it is simply due to distributing these books. So go on. Do not divert your mind for a moment from this. I have full confidence in you. This is a letter to Rameshwaram, Mayapur, 11th October. Regarding distribution of books, Prabhupada explained which is more important. Here in this quote, in a letter to Tripurari, Bombay, 12th November 1974. "This book selling is the real preaching of our cult, especially when you sell Chaitanya Charitamrita and Srimad Bhagavatam. They will understand what we mean by reading these books." So, all the books are important, but Prabhupada liked when we sell the main big books. Okay, now last section of quotes here. Book distribution is our main business, Srila Prabhupada would say. In a letter to Tamal Krishna Maharaj, actually producing and distributing books is our most important engagement. All other engagements culminate in this one, in distribution of books. This means that if we're collecting funds, if we are managing a temple, if whatever we are doing, we are preaching to people, but at the end of the day, book distribution should be the main aim for all those activities. There's no doubt about it. To distribute books is our most important activity. The temple is a place not for eating and sleeping, but as a base from which we send our soldiers to fight Maya. A letter to Rameshwaram again, Bhaktivedanta Manor, 3rd August 1973. Okay, now, success of this movement. In a morning walk in Denver, Colorado, on June 28, 1975, Srila Prabhupada said, "Wherever my books are distributed profusely, our work is successful." That means a temple, a preaching group, is considered successful if they distribute many books, because that is solid preaching. Our preaching work will be measured by the quantity of books we distribute. So continue, ever increasing. There's another quote also where Srila Prabhupada says that simply by distributing books, we can change a country, a nation, into a Krishna conscious nation, simply by distribution of books. So, Prabhupada really much appreciated this. This December month, especially, everyone goes out, but of course not December. As many leaders of our movement emphasize, we're meant to distribute books daily, regularly, weekly. But especially in December, everyone comes together and there's a push. Why is it in December? Because in December, traditionally in the West, where this movement began, December is a month where there was a lot of holidays, festivities. December 25th, Christmas, and many people would get bonuses, and they would get holidays from December 25th till 1st January. So in this period, books were distributed because people were all in the shops and buying gifts for each other because of Christmas. So it became a tradition. This is why it's in December specifically. Okay, so as we mentioned, a lot of problems in this world, but the solution is one: distribute books. By distributing books, we can stop cow killing, we can stop pollution, we can stop corruption, crime, terrorism, depression, stress. Let's push this one activity. Hare Krishna.